Welcome to another video. Thank you for clicking on it. And this is a new series I'm gonna start on this channel called The Road to My First Release. I really want to release a song where I'm proud of, you know. I can in theory release any song right now, but I won't be proud of it. So I hope that if I do this like every week, give you guys updates every week, I can release a good song somewhere early next year. That's the goal, I guess. So yes, during this series I will just make a weekly update and showing everything I done that week. I hope you enjoy this series and let's go to phase 1 now, the demos. For those who didn't saw my last video, every week consists of 3 phases for me: the demo phase, the production phase and the mixing phase. The idea behind this is that if I keep this schedule, I'll be a bit more productive during my sessions, because that way I know exactly what I want to do each day of the week. So, what demos did I make this week? Okay, we started this week off with a garage project. I don't really remember this one, to be honest, because it's a while ago. Let's just take a small listen. Oh yeah. I think I know why I don't remember this one, because it sucks and I probably worked on this for like 15 minutes and after that I was done with it. This is like one of those trash projects that you work in for like a small period of time and never gonna work on it again. The first demo of the week, a failure, but that's no big deal. Let's go to the second demo of this week. Hopefully this one was a bit better. I remember when I made these songs, it was like at like 2 AM. I couldn't sleep, so I got out of my bed and made like a few demos, and that's probably why these aren't the best. But this is the second demo I made this week. I mean, a very minimalistic demo. Yeah, I didn't really like these demos. The next 2 demos I do remember because I spent a little more time in the next 2 demos. This one I actually made with a friend of mine named Max. The cool one about this one is that Max is like a musician, so he can play the guitar and things like that. I can't do that. So here we go. I'll start from this part. We also have some vocals in it. I mean, it's very cool if you have someone who can play live music instruments, right? The only problem I personally have with live instruments is that I have such a hard time to mix them. But anyway, these were like 3 demos I worked on this week. And these are all a little bit mellow demos, right? So I got bored of it. I got bored of the mellow stuff and I want to make like something heavy. And that's when I tried to start a dance floor drum and bass song. And that's one I did put a lot of hours in. Let's start with the demo version and after that I will show you guys the mixed version. Here we go. Okay, shout out to Moonboy. I actually made this with a tutorial that he made. But I made this in like 1 hour or something, so of course it's still a little bit empty. I think I used 1, 2, 3, 4 basses in the drop. So this one, this one, this one. But anyway, this was like the start of this song. And this is also the one that I produced a little bit further and tried to mix later on. Okay, phase 2. What did I add? Like you see in this project, I put a lot more time in. Different variations of the drums, more crashes and build-ups and things like that. And more basses. The new drop sounds like this. What I basically did is instead of putting this drop 2 times in the drop, I made like 1 variation over here. So we got this new bass and some other basses in between the spots where there wasn't a bass. It's basically called drum and bass, right? So we want the basses in every spot. So that's what I added. Then I made like a breakdown, a new build-up, and then a second drop with a different drum pattern. Yeah, a little variation in the song, why not, you know? Funny to hear like the first 2 demos I made this week, the very mellow garagey demos, and then we end up with this drum and bass loud song in your face. But I really liked it to make this song. It's something I never tried before. I love drum and bass, but I never made like a dance floor drum and bass song. So this song I took with me to phase 3. So what I basically did was like, I changed up the volume of some things. I put an EQ on everything. I looked for harsh frequencies and put them down. I made like filters going in and out, like automations, you know. In the end, I made a pretty cool drum and bass song. I never thought I would make something like this, but I don't think I will continue into this genre because it's just not my genre. Anyway, I enjoyed making this song, and here's the end result.